Hi, this is Meteorologist Pellettiere, and I'm the Weatherman. Thanks for checking into the weathermanpod.com on your Saturday, 24th day of the month of January 2026. And we've got some pretty big storms heading towards the northeast. Arctic high pressure is now across the northeast right now, and it's keeping our temperatures generally in the 20s. That'll set the stage, too, for an area of low pressure to form out of North Texas and move across the central and southern Mississippi River Valley, advancing towards the northeast. Looks like it's going to give snow to sections of the northeast, including Philadelphia, New York, up into the Boston area, maybe even D.C. for a while, but there is that little bit of an east wind that will be developing that usually brings in some rain or freezing rain and sleet, probably from about Sandy Hook or from central New Jersey, up the Raritan Bay, all the way down to the Jersey Shore to Cape May and even over Delmarva. But then it will probably turn back to snow once the winds shift. It's all about the winds. The winds out of the east by northeast. Well, that usually brings the winds right off the water. The water is around 40 degrees and a little bit warmer further offshore. And that means that the low-level temperatures will be above freezing in those places where they get that east wind. East wind, however, across, say, the southeastern portion of New York State, Rockland County, Orange County, is right over Connecticut and much of southern New England. So no factor as far as any warming with that concern. And when these storms come in, it starts off as snow, probably going over to some sleet and freezing rain for a while at the height of the storm, later afternoon, early evening, then back to snow, and lingering right in through the daytime hours on Monday. That means winter storm warnings are now in effect for the northeast, and that snow is expected to develop probably before daybreak and gradually move up towards the northeast and heading into central and southern New England by Monday. But because the storm will be offshore and intensifying, it'll probably linger in some more snow showers on Monday as well, which could give more accumulation. So accumulation estimates anywhere between 8 and 15 inches of snow and ice. And this storm does pretty much look like the type of same storm that we had January 31st, February 1st, 2021. That was a tremendous storm where we had between 15 and 20 inches of snow and also sleet and freezing rain as well. Similar weather pattern to what we saw back there in 21. And that whole month of February after that was extremely active and cold. So that's something that we'll also be looking at as we progress. Well, weather-wise, so the forecast today calls for skies to be increasingly cloudy, temperatures only ranging into the 20s, overnight cloudy with that snow developing towards daybreak, and nighttime low temperatures down to about 15 to 20. Snow heavy at times during the daytime on Sunday, mixing with some sleet and freezing rain, especially along the Jersey and Delmarva coast. Even sections of Long Island or the East End probably will get some of that mixing in, probably later afternoon, early evening. Before that time, though, you'll have an accumulation of about 4 to 8 inches, and then the possibility of more snow during the overnight when the winds shift back to the north, and that could add another 2 or 3 inches on Monday. Temperatures on Sunday, as mentioned, mid to upper 20s, might go to lower along the shore. Monday's high temperatures only in the 20s with snow showers likely. If you're traveling by air today, that big storm is now forming across Texas, so Dallas-Fort Worth is going to be in the area of ice. That's really tough to get into. There will be cancellations and delays going into Dallas-Fort Worth, also out to El Paso, northward, even up to Amarillo, where they'll have some snow. Looks like rainy weather in Houston. Also, snow starting to move into the Chicago area, but probably in the latter portion of the day. Central and South Florida looking pretty good. A little frontal system to the north will continue there, but there will be some scattered showers just south of the Keys and along the north and east coast of Florida. West Coast is dry, except for a few light showers around San Diego and L.A., but looks like dry weather in Sacramento, in San Francisco, also Portland and Seattle. Dry weather continues. New York area, it will be dry daytime today, so no problems getting in and out of the New York area. However, that is going to be closing down overnight, and looks like delays and cancellations on tap for the New York area, Philadelphia, D.C., and Boston on Sunday and Sunday night. So book accordingly. Be a little bit more liberal with your travel plans if it comes to trying to fly out on Sunday and early next week. There will be delays. Next update after 5 p.m. on Saturday, and until then, we hope you have a good day and talk to you a little bit later. See you then.